It's a very sad time for our democracy. It's a very sad time for our democracy. For me personally, this is not even about an MPP NDC matter. It is just about the principles of democracy. You know, some of us have always been ardent supporters of the right to self-determination. So no take up a gun and then take over the country business. No, just allow the systems to run. Let's strengthen the systems. But when the same group of people who, when their predecessors took over this country by force and blood, decided that during their reign they would allow the killing of 3 judges, for which we have a remembrance day for. They come again and they try to very unceremoniously usurp the judiciary, which is an arm of government. And they will give you so many ridiculous excuses to try and balance this act. One, talking about the case of Charlotte Osei. But I asked myself this very simple question. When was Charlotte Osei the Chief Justice or the head of one of the arms of government? If you try to make that equalization, what you are doing is reducing the gravitas and the quantum of that arm of government, because they are 3 and essentially they are supposed to be equal: the legislature, the executive, and the judiciary. I don't think there's a 4th one that says electoral commission, does it? And if you even look at those precedents, there are times where they've also removed Siraj Boss and those. So if we are talking about those ones, that's a different conversation. We are talking about a deliberate attempt to usurp the judiciary and to bring fear and panic into the hearts of judges. I was not very sad about the judgment yesterday. It's only one thing that I saw and I was like, this is just exposing their deliberate attempt, because even before the election, this is something they were saying. We will reset the judiciary. You go on set with some of the NDC communicators, they boldly even say they will remove the Chief Justice. So by those comments they made prior to the election, this process is already prejudiced. And so if they go on that tangent of saying, oh, but what has the president is just going by the constitution, it is not. You don't look at that article in isolation. You can then go to the article on the exercise of discretionary powers, yes, which tells you that you have to exercise this right without bias, without capriciousness, and without prejudice. And that is clearly not been done by their own words and their own things they said. Obviously, this is a clearly calculated attempt to usurp the independence of the judiciary, and that is what we will not stand for.
Right.